Hey guys, the Pontiff here. How are you going today? It's, what do I say there? It's Easter Sunday in Australia. It's Saturday night in United States of America. And I gotta tell you, it's pretty vicious and mean. We are going through some of the hardest times of our life. Most Americans heavily leveraged. Myself, the Pontiff, yeah, I've used a lot of leverage. Justin Bailey, 2 pounds. Saturday night cabin fever with the Pontiff. Thank you, thank you. I've got to be honest with you. I gotta tell you the truth. I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you, man, it's pretty vicious. Everything is vicious and nasty. This world is a hard, mean, vicious place. And I don't want to be alarmist, but you know, it's tough to scratch out a living in this YouTube space. We got NV Scotsman. Hello, NV. Yellow Boner. Is it hard? It is hard. Is it hard? Scream, big boy. Yellow Boner. Yellow Boner. Yellow Boner. 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 Hello. How are you, my friend? I gotta tell you, man, it's pretty shit at the moment. It's, what can I say? It's pretty hard. It's mean. It's vicious. There's not much you can do. You can do in this. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you tell me what you do? What do you do? I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. These are very hard times, and I don't know what to do. We can't give up hope. Australia, we've got unemployment rate. It's officially 27.4%. 4 million fuckers unemployed. We're only 25 million people. Massive unemployment. NV Scotsman, $3. Drop 30% and apply for job keeper allowance. Job keeper. Yeah. Yeah, I suck a horn, suck a horn, suck a horn. We got the dog trainer. Hello,
The
Mark.
dog trainer is here. So happy to be with the Pontiff, Archie Luxury.
I got to tell you, man, I just worked it out. Unemployment's 27.4%. They haven't been saying these figures because it's so bad. We got 4 million people unemployed. We're only 25 million punters.
It's going to be a worldwide depression unless they open it up quickly. On the one hand, on the other hand, what if it comes roaring back with a giant amount of pent up? Don't eat that. Don't eat that.
That's the only one left. I've got one egg. I tell you the truth. I'm supposed to be on a diet, right?
Oh, you went crazy yesterday.
Yeah,
Crazy. Where's the rancher? Rancher, get in here, rancher.
I got 2 carrots. 2 carrots.
You were like a bunny eating. You were like a lady boy swallowing those carrots whole. You barely even chewed them. You just let them. You deep throated and dissolved. You know.
They're all gone.
Well, maybe this is a good time. Okay, look. Let's look on the bright side. You ready for the bright side of this?
Yes.
You're now fatter than ever. I think you should get on the scale, and that just means it's going to be easier to lose weight when you really try. So let's get maybe a $20 super chat to get your weight on record right now.
No.
Yeah. About $20 will get your weight on record. Mackenzie, Silly the Kid, joining us today.
How is the Mackenzie? How is Mackenzie?
Smooth and hairless, just the way we like him.
Hey, I gotta tell you the truth. Man. It's all fucked. It's all. The world is over. The world is over.
No, it's not. Listen. Hold on a minute. Fuck this. Fuck die. You've put on a couple of kilos. Let's get it on record so that the first step is admitting you have a problem, Archie. That's the very first step.
I gotta tell you, I've been walking every day.
Yeah.
I've been doing it all. Blue shirt Buddha. Hello. I gotta tell you this, Mark. Tell me this. The dog training secrets. I want to know the secrets to make a dog listen. I often go on walks and they're starting to growl. What do I do? Growl. So I just tell, fuck off.
No.
You swear at them. Does that work?
No.
Does swearing at...
No, what I would do if I were you is I would just bellow like a minotaur. Or maybe you give them super chats. What if you super chatted them? Or, just take snacks with you. Like, just take chocolates and throw them in the opposite direction and keep walking. They say chocolate's poisonous for dogs.
Is it true?
That's what they say.
Is it true?
The veterinarians don't want dogs getting much. Look, if your dog gets one M&M, it's going to be fine. But if a dog ate as much chocolate as you did yesterday, it'd probably be in a coma.
Car fund, $2. Thanks, Mark, for being positive. Need that. I agree. Mark is so positive.
We're going to be okay, guys. We're going to come out of this. There's going to be pent-up demand. We're going to be okay.
Pent-up demand. You're right. There is going to be a lot of demand. It's going to go crazy.
Going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
And Blue Shirt Buddha, we love you. We're sorry that you lost your job, but we are counting the days until you can super chat again. And don't worry, we will take payments on the arrears. We will take payments. It's going to be fine.
We've got a payment plan.
We have a 0% financing. We'll get you all caught up, not to worry. But on a serious note, everything's going to be fine. Ultimately, we're not all going to die. Just maybe one of the panel. And, hopefully not me. But
we needed to trim a bit anyhow.
All right. Super chat now to eat chocolate bunnies.
Yes, chocolate bunny. I want to have this bunny. It's the last one left.
What's inside?
Carrots left? Any carrots?
It's got two.
I got two carrots. Two carrots.
Did he not eat those like lady boys in Nana Plaza?
Yeah, I know. Hey, I got to tell you, Mark, you are 100% right. Things will get better. It'll all be over. This will all be fine.
Red Rover.
It'll all be over, Red Rover.
It'll all be fine. You know this.
I know this. I love you. You know this?
I've got to tell you, man, it's all...
You drinking coffee?
I am. How did you know there was coffee in there? Rancher!
Mr. C, have a chocolate. You can't go wrong with that, can you, Mr.
You can't.
C?
Let me see if I can get the Rancher in here. I don't know why he's not here yet.
Where is the Rancher?
Good question.
What are you doing?
I don't know. He's annoying me right now. By not being here, he's annoying me.
So I think for $2... fuck it, I'll eat the bunny. Fuck it.
Clyde would have got you money for that bunny.
Life is for living.
Life is for living.
Life is for the living. Fuck that bunny.
I got to tell you, man. I've turned a new leaf there. I'm not selling. I was a bit doom and gloom the other day. And eat away, Mr. Perpetual from Blue Shirt Buddha. Eat away.
Bagnanza.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ryan Woodman, bite off the chocolate head and pour a scotch.
That's a fantastic idea. Why don't you do that? That way we can do a two for one. But I think we ought to, just bite the head off. Carlos.
$2. Bursar is sad. How much? No, Bursar never gets a red sucker horn.
But wait. We know Sucker Horn is angry. Oh my God. Did you leave any left for the scotch? You got to stop now. Dun 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 dun. Red Key Nanza.
Dan Red Key, $2. Happy Saturday night.
Sounds juicy. All right, fill it up with scotch. Or do we need maybe we should get no. Oh my God. We could have gotten like $10 more. Guys, wouldn't it be incredible if the pontiff literally choked to death right now live on camera with a chocolate bunny dissolving in his throat but too slowly to save him? And there was nobody there to give him a hiney lick maneuver. A hiney lick. Do you know the hiney lick, Mackenzie? Mackenzie, you're a trained medical student, or you're at least, involved with one. Do you know the hiney lick maneuver?
The Heimlich.
No, it's the hiney lick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Happy Easter!
Don't drink that out of the bottle. It's too nice. No, don't.
Right.
It's too nice. That's the good stuff, man.
Happy Easter!
Cheers. Oh, God.
Easter and Keister.
I gotta tell
the
you,
Heine
guys,
Lick maneuver with the Easter and Keister bunny.
I gotta tell you, seriously, the world is not gonna end. You know this.
Paul Long wants to know why you're 400 pounds. Dun 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 dun.
Big man's up.
There we go. Brian Woodman, $2. Mark, did you get the chair free with the Hulk?
Yeah, because it's green. I'm in my office now, guys. I built an office here in the room that used to be Jupiter's bedroom. Jupiter, my beautiful cat who bit the
Are
big
you
one.
going to get another one?
No more cats. No more cats. I am a dog trainer and no more cats. Clive Watch Wrangler is in the peanut gallery saying, yeah. Clyde, get in here right now or I'm giving out your private personal cell phone number, address, license plate. Get in here, man. Come on. Don't me from the comments. Get in here, Clive. You know, Archie, you cannot be stopped. You don't even want super chat money. The only way that you're going to stop eating is if I tell the punters to stop super chatting you until you lose a couple of pounds.
I'm actually doing the exercise every day now. You know that? I went.
Yes, you're unwrapping candy and stuffing it in your face.
You're allowed to have a day off. It's Easter. Jesus died. You know that? Jesus died for God's sake. You understand? Jesus died for our sins.
Because you sat on him.
I'd like to. Big
man's up.
DJ Dummy. We need another day of the AC3 Corona edition.
Dear God, it's going to be the coronary edition if you don't stop pounding that chocolate down. And thank you for that.
There is no more left.
Thank God. Kid, I love you on the soundboard. It makes me feel like Clyde is here with us.
Yes. Actually, I got to tell you, Marky, talk to me, Marky. How is the book going? Tell me this. Any pre-sales? Here we go. James Hunt, $5. Arch, 20 years ago, did you ever imagine you would be e-begging, deep-throating chocolate, wearing a headset, all while wearing clothes online?
Good point.
I'm happiest I've been. I'll tell you what, 20 years ago, I was suffering from massive depression. I was still, 20 years ago today, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. 20 years ago today, where was I? I was, hello, Clivers.
Clivey, you're back.
Clivers.
No, I wasn't here. I'd have to be here and then left. No, I could leave again.
Okay, leave again so I can say, welcome back. Go ahead. I dare you. I double dog dare you. You know he's going to do it. There he goes. I'm sorry, Archie, but he'll be back, and then I'll say welcome back. Yeah, he'll be back.
I got to be honest with you. It's not.
Come back, Clyde. Come back.
The worst thing about it is Marky.
And I want to put it on record here. Judas sucks. Judas sucks.
This is the biggest sin: is eating a tub of this. The chocolate's not as bad. This is the biggest sin.
What is that? Dun, 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 dun.
Here we go. Rory Collins, $10. It's all fucked, Arch. Have a drink to wash down that chocolate. Sipping an Ardbeg here in the States. Aber beer.
Okay.
Here we go. The rancher with the mostest.
Welcome back, Clyde.
Thanks.
Yeah, nice. See, I got away with it this time.
Thanks for having me. not like Mackenzie. Good on me.
I haven't had you yet, Clyde, but we're working on it. It's not Aber beer, it's Aber lure.
We've got Doc is in here.
Doc!
Happy Easter. Thanks for joining us. It was a great stream.
The Doc has pigeons. Don't you, Doc? Doc, now he can't talk. Doc, unmute yourself. Doc is having technical problems. He's been trying to join. Doc, come on, Doc. Cough it up. Oh, God.
We love the Doc.
Doctor, give me the food because I got a 5 days in loving you. Come on, man.
The kid is on his game today, Clyde.
Actually, Doctor, will you please give him the flu?
You've created a monster, Clive. He's gone.
I gotta tell you, the Doc will come back. He's just a bit shy.
Come to wrap the show up because Doc's on.
Right.
Yeah, it's wrapping up.
Yeah.
No, I gotta tell you the truth. Seriously, guys, I love you guys. I've been a bit down the last couple of days. I woke up this morning, gotta revitalize. I gotta do some work today.
You're in the chocolate. You're like
the weight loss
system. Yeah, you're in like a chocolate funk.
Reboot. I gotta do some.
Yeah, but
real things.
obviously, the best way to solve that is the hair of the dog that bit you. So more chocolate. But Archie, may I point out tomorrow they're going to have all the they're going to have all the Easter candy on sale,
I actually
And
went
no one.
there.
and no one's going to be going out to get it. So, Archie, all that sweet,
Candy.
sweet, sweet discounted Easter candy is just waiting for you to
Discounted.
come and
Hey,
take.
I already actually in my country on the so Good Friday, then on the Saturday they're already discounting the eggs, and that's what I bought. I bought the
Jesus
discounted
Christ.
eggs.
It's like Breitling.
You bought
What
depression
happened
eggs?
to Breitling? You see, Breitling's dropped the price of 40% on certain dog shit models.
I saw that.
Right,
And
like
Sucker
it's
Horn's
permanent.
here. Hey, John's here. Look.
We have ladies and gentlemen.
Sucker Horn.
Oh, we have breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Here in the United States, President Trump has declared a major disaster in all 50 states at once, and this is the first time in history that a 50-state emergency has
No
been
shit.
declared. Yeah,
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
He's right. It is live now. It's live. Coronavirus world update. U.S. becomes deadliest country in the world.
Yes.
Archie, I'd like to offer you a free ticket to come visit both Clyde, myself, and Bruce, and Dr. Bruce. But you got to go to Bruce last, and he'll adjust you.
G'day, Arch. How are we? Clyde,
Hey,
Marky.
good.
Mr. Suckerhorn, sir.
How are you, fellas?
That was quite the cartoon, by the way.
Aye, mate.
So, Arch,
Yes.
you're going to be pumping out. You're going to be pumping out a few more vids today, mate. Bit of work
There
on.
you go. Here you go. A good one, mate.
Yeah, we've got to do some work. I've just had some issues, but I got to tell you, I'm back in the saddle. Got to bring in some bucks. Doing nothing isn't going to solve the problem. Doing nothing and being
Actually-
depressed.
No, actually, we're supposed to sit at home and do nothing. That's the answer. Yeah, actually, Arch, you know things are fucked when you become a model citizen.
Ha 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 ha.
Clyde, did you see that caption I sent you?
Yes.
It was most appropriate, wasn't it? With the police car and Jesus was leading the tomb.
Police car was swerving in there, mate.
And the policeman says, "Don't you even think about leaving."
Man,
Bagman.
Very quick around, isn't it, gentlemen? Very quick indeed.
Absolute bore, $2. At least China are honest with their stats.
right.
Keep an eye on the room. Keep an eye on the lobby because Doc is trying to come back in on his phone.
Okay, here we go. In car fun, $2. Love AC3 and John in the mornings. Highly enjoyable. Yes, we've been doing some live shows at night, John, haven't we?
Indeed, mate.
Half an hour, very early, and you guys
I
who
gotta
miss
put
it.
the subtitles on.
Ha ha. Yeah. It's
The kid coughing up a zinger or two.
it's really good fun. We've had a lot of fun there. Me and John love doing the show.
I love that show. You know what? I wake up and I watch you guys in the morning. When I wake up, you're the first thing I tune into.
Ah, that's so
You'd have to
sweet.
put you off your breakfast, wouldn't be, Marky?
Exactly. You know, that is exactly true. Mackenzie, what did he say?
He said cooking up some brekkie, eh?
John
Right,
had to go at me
exactly.
for ending the show yesterday early. He was upset. That's why John's come on today, because he said I cannot half an hour on a Friday night, Saturday night. That's just not to be the way it's done. It's got to be at least an hour.
If
At
you're going to do a
least an hour.
Bagnanza, then you give the punters what they came here for,
Yes,
which
you
is
gotta
one full hour of pissing, moaning, depression, the black dog, no brass razzoos, etc. Bagnanza.
No, actually,
Like, man.
Bagnanza.
Conrad Magilius, $2. Mac, Le Couturier, and Glass Hooter.
JJ LaCoot. JJ LaCoot.
Woody Ryan Woodman, $2. Watch John and AC and miss the morning squeeze.
No, you can get the morning squeeze during the show. It's fine. You could, yes.
NATO, $2. the Fantastic Four, and Saw Altar Boy.
You know what, Mackenzie? The word "sore" almost got him there. Oxley State High. Yes.
We'll just call Mark Cardinal Swell.
Yes.
Hey, John, I got a new topic. I had a look at your video last night, by the way, Jono.
Which video? Which one?
About George Powell you put up there, right? I got a new topic.
Speaking of the altar boy, let's talk about George Powell.
I got a new topic for us tonight, which is going to be called Interviewing Australian Catholics. What do you think of Cardinal George Powell? Right?
That'll press a few.
Because you're a Catholic, aren't you, John? You're a Catholic, Jono.
I was brought up with a Catholic because my mother was a Catholic.
Rolex, fuckers!
Here we go. Charles Bronson, $2. Mark, we want to see your pre.
Well, it's right here. What's wrong with you? It's right here.
Yes, we can see.
No.
Like that for the rest of the evening. Thanks.
It's not Matt. It's not Mark. It says Mac, as in Mackenzie.
Oh,
So
man.
he's not asking. He's not asking for me. I got the face for television, guys. Not I mean, I got the I got the face for radio.
It's Pesach at the moment, isn't it, Mark?
Put Mackenzie on. What's that, Jono?
It's Pesach at the moment, isn't it?
It is. It is indeed. I know that your father was Jewish, Mr.
Yes,
Suckerhorn.
that's right.
So have a happy.
He married a Catholic, and according to the Jewish religion, it goes by your mother,
Well,
as we all know.
you know that is true, John. But there is a secret ritual whereby I could fix you if you want. It's not
Do
too
you
late.
know why it goes by the mother and not by the father?
No, I don't know why. I'm sure there's some biblical reason, but I don't know the answer.
It's because a lot of these bitches they aren't as loyal as you think.
Oh, good point. Good point. John, would you like me to induct you into the Jewish religion? We can do that right now, live on camera. Grab a sharp paring knife and come right back to the camera.
My father was Jewish, Mark.
Yes, I understand.
I'm already a part of that.
No. Yes, I understand. But what you don't know is we have to do it again.
He's got to do the bar mitzvah.
We have no. It's not the bar mitzvah. It's the bris. We have to do it again, John. That's the
John,
rule.
Marky,
Yes.
you are Jewish, is that right?
Yes, indeed.
Did you have a bar mitzvah, Mark?
Yes, I did. I did indeed.
Did you get to drive in the black Buick?
Of course, I drove in the black Buick. I mean, I didn't. Yeah, of course.
Did you have to memorize those?
Yes, I did. Yeah. It was terrible.
Did you memorize them, or you just memorized the sound?
I still remember. It's amazing that you guessed that, because you and I are birds of a feather, and that's what you would have done. I memorized the sounds, and I still remember the very first word. It's all I remember, but I still remember the very first word of my Haftorah.
I love gay men too, by the way. I do love gay men.
So you did that. That was a very, very special occasion.
It was. It was indeed. Yes.
You listened to the recordings?
No, I don't know that the recording machine had been invented back then. Rolex.
You're not that old.
I'm pretty old. Rolex.
David N, $5. Arch, if the watch markets in the basement, why has my 5396 gone up in value?
Slow down! Slow down!
Arch, if the watch market's in the basement, why has the fight? Well, look. The thing is, slow down. Okay, this is Canadian. Look,
slow down.
I think I met this guy. He went to the noodle shop with me. This guy here.
We don't actually need you, Archie. You can go now, John. Yeah. We're just gonna let the kid run the soundboard. It'll be like Archie's here.
The truth is, David N, it's the overhyped.
Gay black Jewish man, actually.
It's the overhyped ones that have gone down. They're a good value. The 5396 is a great buy.
I think the siren. You know what? Somebody called the chocolate police, Archie, and they are on the way to your house to pump out your stomach.
That's exactly it. I gotta tell you, man.
You know, guys, we need a little money here, people. So let's get super chats, going here. Let's get Archie to do embarrassing and awful things like weigh himself. I'm sure for 25 or Rolex.
It's
Michael
We
Nanza.
just want to relax.
We want to weigh Archie for like $30.
Relax. We want to relax.
Rolex. Super chat.
Rolex.
Super chat.
Mark Mike M, $5. John, with regard to gold coins, does it matter what country it was minted in, or is the value about the same regardless of where it was minted?
Starting to give me the fucking shits.
It's all about the
here we
same,
go.
believe you
Gold,
me.
gold, isn't it? And like apparently, I heard someone last night. You can't buy physical gold now for love or money.
You can't.
There's no sites where you can get actually physical gold. You buy shares and gold futures, etc. But you can't buy physical gold anywhere.
Because people are
Or silver.
morons.
Rolex.
People are morons.
I can answer this one because I've
Charles
been.
Bronson, Arch, is circumcision common for Gentiles? No.
It's
No,
not. No, I can attest to that. I've been to Australia. I've been to Melbourne. I've been to Sydney. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's actually around the world. They're not doing that anymore.
Rolex.
And G, $2. Arch, which holds better?
Morons.
Better value, Rolex, Panerai or Rolex? Look, I
God,
think
Clyde.
realistically, stay away from the hyped models. The hyped steals.
Yeah.
It's
Just stick to the unloved ones, the ones that nobody wants. The ones that are.
Nasty.
yes.
Cellini. Rolex.
Okay, Malik Diamond, $20. Can we look at watches? Show us some deals that have dropped, Archie.
Jewelers on Time dropped Archie, and who else dropped Archie?
I will show you some bargains. You want to see some bargains? Okay, let's have a look. Let's call it up. Let's share the screen. Let's bring her up now. Have a look. Let's have a look in Australia. Remember, this is an Aussie currency, right? Look at this. Let's get some Aussie currency. NATO. Arch, what are the common theme with women you try and date on the dating apps? Scream your answer. The common theme is
No.
money. They have no. I just try and go with. I use the blunderbuss approach. I fire a lot of shots out there. Anything that comes back, I grab it. Okay, that's the way it's got to be in the Western world. This nasty Western world. Have a look here. These are some deals that are going on. Look at this. Yachtmaster 11,650. Now you guys don't understand. That's Aussie pesos. You know how much that is in American dollars? Look at this. This is through a dealer.
Like Manzer.
People are morons. Because people are morons.
Hey Archie, that's your cue.
That's my cue. Have a look at this here. NATO. Here we go. NATO. Pontiff, thoughts on the PAM 1055 Militaire Boutique Edition, limited to 500 pieces. Pull it up. Okay, 1 minute. We will.
I thought that was my specialty, pulling it up. Ryan Woodman,
$2. Tame that kid, Mackenzie. We can't hear AC and.
Actually, it's Clyde. Just so you.
Clyde,
So just
we're
out of
switching
interest
off.
there, 7-3 for a Yachtmaster. Look at that, 7-3. James, look at this. This is in Australia. Look at this here. We've got some bargains.
Clyde
There
needs a
is some
spanking.
bargains. Look at this. This is a ladies. Look at this. A ladies JLC for $3,500.
Do ladies really deserve watches?
5,350. We'll just convert that to US. That is 3,4. Is that a good price or what?
I understand what you're saying.
So let's have a look here, guys. Let's have a look. So we got some people here. Pam 10. Pam 1010. Let's get that up there, okay? 1055. Here we go. The militaire. It's green. Look at that. It's green. Do you like it? What do you think, guys?
Too small.
Why?
42.
Actually, what, Archie, we should be looking at today? What you should be looking at today?
What's that?
German watches.
German watches. Why's that?
After all, Jesus did die for your sins.
Zens.
I gotta tell you,
Get it?
I like the green. Do you like the green?
I love the green.
Green
Khaki
Manza.
green. It's actually, but as you said, it's 42 mil. You're right. 42 mil's a bit on the small
It's small
side.
for Panerai.
It's a
about 10
submersible, isn't
grand.
it? It's a submersible. This is a submersible. I quite like it. I don't think I'd buy any Pam. Would you buy any Pam? Okie dokie, let's have a look here. What else
Well,
have
you
we
wouldn't
got?
wear that, would
There
you?
we go.
Would you wear that?
Can I buy that watch?
No, it's not really my cup of tea, but Jono, it is cool. 500 pieces.
I want to buy a submersible.
I
Okay.
think I'd buy a 10. I had a PAM 24. They were cheap as.
I want a 1024. That's the one I want. The 1024.
Oh, that's the newer one. That's
Yeah,
the newer one.
yeah.
See.
Okay, Mackenzie. Let me take the next super chat. Okay.
All right.
Because
Well,
people are
okay.
morons. Because people are morons.
Okay, I've got the super chat noise prepped and ready to go.
Okay, Clyde is
Thank
prepped and ready to go for his colonoscopy. If you'd like to hear that live on the Archie Luxury Show,
You know,
send
I
it-
couldn't give this fucking thing away. You know this? When I had my PAM, I had
Which
to sell
one?
it to some fucking. I had the PAM 24.
Oh, really?
I ended up selling it to some Brit.
For how
Fuck
much?
was he?
Give it away,
Ah,
give it away now.
44.
How much? How much? 44?
US.
See, you know what? They're well under that now.
Are they?
Yes, no, you did well. You cannot get 44 for a PAM 24 right now. No way.
What are they
About
going for?
34.
Fuck.
Yeah.
34. They're a good watch. They're very noisy. They use the 7750.
Yeah, it's the Valjoux movement.
Why would you use that? I don't
It's
know
a
why
it's
they...
a wobbly rooted rotor, and they make a
Okay,
lot of noise.
We've been on 30 minutes, gentlemen.
Well, no, it's Saturday, Clyde. We go for an
An
hour.
hour today.
And
Yeah,
Mr. Suckerhorn is here.
to
Da-da-dum,
make
da-da-dum,
sure.
da-da-dum. Rolex.
Big Nanzer.
Clyde.
The sound.
Oh, wow.
Where's that
Clyde.
sound you were promising?
Clyde.
Well,
Clyde sleeping on the job,
God
ladies and
damn
gentlemen.
Here
Hold
we
it. No,
go.
no, no, don't
Thomas.
read it. Don't read it. Don't read it. Clyde will pout. Clyde, do your thing. Let him do it.
well, hold it.
It's all right. Clyde, we're gonna stop the
I'm ready.
we're gonna
I'm
stop
ready to go.
we're gonna stop the show for you. Go right ahead, Clyde.
Here we go.
Here we go. Pay pig. Well, Clyde, that was not worth waiting for, but thank you. Go ahead, Archie.
That was
Like
not
resume
worth
your
waiting
show.
for. Here we go. He better get the Thomas G, €2. He better get the Patek 5168G white gold Patek. This is on the screen. I brought it up for you guys there. What do you think, guys? Do you like it? I prefer the blue.
No.
I prefer the blue. You like the blue? The blue.
Yeah, the blue.
Yeah,
What do you
Definitely
reckon?
the blue.
The blue?
It's amazing.
blue's nicer than the green in my book, yes.
Mm.
But, Marky,
Big
you were
money.
saying before, you were saying about the state of America, the state of emergency in America throughout all 50 states.
Yes.
What does that actually mean? What does it entail?
Well, the reason that he would have done that is that entitles the governors to use the National Guard and to free up emergency funds to tap federal funds that were set aside for emergencies. It triggers certain economic and even civil and military authorities or regulating bodies. It gives them certain additional powers and monies.
And they can do that without consulting the federal government.
Some things they need to consult the federal government for, but other things are just lubricated by declaring a state of emergency. So if a state declares a state of emergency, they've got their own funds that they can immediately spend, and then they're entitled to government fund, to federal funds also. Basically, I think it's a good thing what Trump did. And there are certain governors in certain states who have not been as proactive as they should have been, and I think Trump basically pushed their hands. Like, there's certain states, Indiana, which is very close to me, they have not banned church services right now, right?
Well,
Whereas,
so.
yeah, which is crazy. It's stupid. It's just that it's a religious state, so the governor's afraid to close down the churches. But all responsible churches are doing, like the monks of New Skeet, they're doing all their services by Zoom right now for their
They
parishioners.
say Zoom is compromised by the Chinese government.
Well, that would be
Yes,
why.
that's mail. Yeah, the police force in Victoria stopped using
Rolex.
Zoom.
Tanzilon, sorry, Nanza.
Here we go. Run the shrink test. Go ahead, Clive. Okay. And Tanzil, $5. Recount the story of when you got your first 5107. Where did you get it from? And did you try and put it on eBay immediately because you had Clive's? Actually, I had a small inheritance come through. It was in '09. My grandfather, and I thought about getting a Daytona. I thought about a two-tone bluesy, and I ended up getting a 5-1. My friend Andy in Thailand, he had this watch. He was a watch dealer I worked for, and I got it from him. I paid $12,250 US. That's what I paid for it. And this is the picture. This is the actual. I miss that watch. I love that watch so much. I do miss it, but yep, it's gone. You sold it, gone. And this is the one that replaced it, the 5127. See the slightly more curved.
Wait, what's the difference?
Bezel, the bezel. Look at the bezel. That's a 5127. This is a 51. It's a splatter bezel. So
Bezel.
there you go. It's bezel weasel.
Two
okay?
identical
It's the bezel.
Pateks.
Yeah. So that's the story. And no, I didn't put it on eBay. I didn't.
Two giant horns, Clyde. Two giant
I
horns.
can't. Actually, I did put it on eBay. I just put it out there.
I did put it on
But,
eBay. I did put it on eBay.
It was I had that watch for a number of years. I did.
Yes.
I did.
I do.
Then
I
I
done.
had the pair. I got the annual to go.
It's all gone
This
pear-shaped.
is-
Pear-shaped.
Yeah.
But
There you
actually,
go.
but some people think they look alike, but you really have to be a true Patek connoisseur to tell the subtle differences between these two watches. For instance, Archie's horns. Lefty is a little bit bigger than righty.
Exactly. That's exactly it,
exactly.
boys. That is exactly it. You gotta nail it.
Archie, I got a question for you. Do you,
Sure.
do you ever watch Dr. Pimple Popper on YouTube and television?
I'm just recovering from that toenail doctor.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
that fucking thing. Oh, and he's wearing a mask. You know. Oh my.
how about
God.
Dr. Pimple? Are you familiar with her
Yes,
work?
Yes, I'm quite scared. Oh my
Well,
God.
would you- would
I've
you-
just eaten too much chocolate. Just slow down with this, okay?
Well,
Slow
what if we could get you under?
down.
What if we could make your horns a star on Dr. Pimple Popper?
Oh,
Ooh.
Tan Zeal, the man, $5. Name 3 grand complications that you could purchase if you consolidated your collection. Perpetual calendar. I could get a. What else could I get? I could get a perpetual calendar chronograph. And what else could I get? I don't think I could get anything else. What else could I get? That's about it, I think, guys. What else could I get? But I don't want to consolidate. I like to have the. I think it's good to have them. They're easily. It's very hard to sell these very expensive watches. Very hard. You can't just break a little bit off and sell it. You know.
It's hard.
Hmm.
I see.
Yes.
Understand.
I see.
Did anyone see the piece that was brought out on YouTube last night on my $2 stream? There's
No.
a chap that follows you, Archie.
That's
Rodney's,
Peter. Peter, isn't it?
Rodney's reviews. Rodney's reviews was on. You know, he's gone over to his gun safe. You should have seen the size of the piece he brought out and started flashing around. Big Magnum it was. You know, I said, oh God, it's going to go up again. There was a live show about 6 months on YouTube where a bloke brought out a piece. It was in Thailand. And he's brought out this piece. Well, the thing's gone off. He's let go on a live stream, this firearm. Gee, that went down.
Was that also featured on Angry Cops?
Oh, I don't think so. But I know it was a bit of controversy at the time of discharging a firearm live on YouTube. That was smothered pretty quick.
Here we go, guys. Tan Zeal, $5. Benefits of the 3940 versus the 5327. Also, would you get a 3970 or 5970? Bang per buck and collectability. I gotta tell you. Let's have a look there. So the let's have a look, guys. The 3940 classic perpetual calendar. Yankee Doodle, $5. Arch, pull up the SIN 256. Tell us it doesn't look exactly okay. We'll do that. Let's just go through Tan's one. The 340. The 340. Look at this. These are a beautiful. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Perpetual calendar. It's PC. 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 And the 5327. 5327. I actually know someone who has one of these. This is absolutely my friend in Singapore, JG, he's got one of these. He bought it from the saloon. Absolutely amazing piece. Yeah, he's a. I had a fight with him because I was a bit of a dick, but we fixed that up now. And
what, you being a bit of a dick or what? What did we fix up? You being a bit of a dick or what?
Yeah, I said I'm sorry. I lost my, and this is a 397. I've had one of these in my hands. I haven't owned one. They were beautiful. I reckon they're the bang per buck piece, or a 5970. 5970s, big bucks, big bucks, big bucks.
Now, Mark, how many beautiful pieces have you had in your hands?
I've lost count. You know, let's see. I have the James Cameron is one of my favorite pieces. Clyde, is that what you mean?
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
We'll go with that. Sin 256. So I reckon out of all of those, I reckon the 3970, I could comfortably live with that. No problems. Sin 256. Sin 256.
Sin.
Oops, sorry, wrong. One N missing off there. Oops. You gotta love this here. Live shows, guys. And there we go. What do I think? Does it look like a... Not really. I reckon the Breitling looks more like a Type 20. Don't you think?
Why do you hate Zen and say it's
Actually,
not a luxury watch?
I think the Longines looks more like a Type 20. You know, it's the brown eye.
What model's Longines that?
The brown eye. The big eye. The Longines big eye, I think, looks more like a Type 20. It just doesn't have the rotating bezel.
Yeah, that does. That actually, that looks like a beautiful piece. Doesn't it look nice?
Yeah.
Beautiful. That is actually a beautiful looking piece.
Column
And
wheel.
then there's the Breitling. What's the Breitling that looks like that?
Oh, shit. It's not mine. It's the other one.
It's like a Type 20. Here we go. A 1953 re-edition. That's it, isn't it? Look at this. Is that beautiful or what?
Clyde has that.
No, I've got the 59.
No, he's got the,
I've got the 806, 1959.
Maybe you need to get this one too, Clyde.
Oh, fuck no.
This one here. This is the 1950. Look at that. That looks like a Type 20. And I reckon that actually looks better than a Type 20. I like the lugs better. The lugs better. The lugs. And G! And G! Arch, best use Protect to get for $20,000 US. I gotta tell you, man, in Australia, prices are cheaper. We're cheaper here, but best Protect to get, best use Protect for 20,000. I'd get an automatic Calatrava. I sold my 5296 for high teens. Okay?
That was the best watch that you ever had, Arch. That suited
Sorry?
you better than anything else. You know,
Sorry, what?
that Calatrava you used to wear.
Oh,
you
yes.
know, that suited you better than anything else. You know, like it was.
I've got that white one. I've
straightforward.
replaced it with the 512. That looks almost the same. That
Yeah,
looks
it's very
almost...
similar, but you know, I used to think, oh, it's too small, you know, for you because
Yes.
you're such a big bloke. But you know, when you see it in real life, you know, it was absolutely perfect watch for you. In my opinion, you know, less is more. You know, it looked extremely elegant on you, very subtle and, you know, not leery.
And Zeal! $5. The art of training your Minotaur! Gently teach good behavior using e-begging. Pre-order now on Amazon and get luxury to last for half off combo meal.
I love how the Minotaur can't pronounce Minotaur.
Yes, there we go. Minotaur. Okay. I gotta tell you
Minotaur.
guys, seriously,
He's a Minotaur. Clyde, where are you?
what are you buying with your, when this thing is over? Guys, what are you, it's gonna be, look, it's not that, actually, I tell you honestly, one place Clive, I got to be honest with you. America isn't shaping up that well with the coronavirus.
America has to survive because I got a book coming out soon. Someone has to live to buy it.
Look, it'll settle down. If anyone can beat this, it's the Americans.
What's going to happen if I have? What should I buy?
Americans can beat this. You know that. Don't
You know what? If I win a Pulitzer Prize, a Nobel, and have a best-selling book, what should I buy? As a celebration.
Could you invite me to go to that?
Of course, yes. I'm gonna sit you right in the Corona section. But tell me, what should I buy?
A Rolex.
A Rolex.
Yeah,
You
but
get given a
which one?
Rolex, don't you? When you get a Nobel, they give you one.
Do you know I trained a dog for a Nobel Prize winner? And
You're joking.
no, honest to God, I did. And
What was his Nobel Prize in?
economics.
Was he a nice guy?
He was really, really, really weird. I think people that are brilliant at that level are essentially have deficits in other areas. So I think he had maybe Asperger's or something. He
What
was
nationality was he?
American. American.
Did he get
Is
the
he well
Asperger's?
known?
Well, he won a Nobel.
Did he get
Holy
the Asperger's
shit.
when he went to the airport? Is it like chicken burgers?
Was he nice?
Yes, he was nice, but he was.
Was he loaded?
I don't. I mean, well, I don't know. What do you get for winning a Nobel? Like,
Did he try and stiff you on the price?
No, not at all. And his wife was lovely, and also brilliant in her own field. Very brilliant woman, and but she was a lot easier to relate to than he was. I think, this particular Nobel winner was brilliant and had his head in the clouds, so he was a little hard to talk to. But certainly nice. There was nothing not nice
How
about
many
him.
years ago was this?
Within the last 5 years, somewhere.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
And how did you know he was a Nobel Prize
And in fact,
winner?
he came directly to my farm from. Well, the reason that I knew was because his
he had
wife.
a big medal around his neck.
No, he did not. But his wife told me that they were coming direct from Sweden or wherever that. Where is it that they pick up the Nobel?
Yes.
That's where he was. They were going on this trip to Sweden to go collect it, and I had the dog while he was gone. Anyway, they were lovely people and a brilliant guy, but not that easy to talk to be quite frank. She was easy to talk to, but I think he was brilliant in a way that made him. I think his head was always in the formula. Let's put it like that.
Tad Zeal, $2. AC3 won the Taco Bell prize. Thank you. Yeah, that's very interesting. To win these things, you're right. It's like child geniuses. Like they may be very smart academically, but they're still children. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, the guy was very, very brilliant.
maturity.
Guy was brilliant, but
Yes.
you could tell that his mind was always, like in a complicated formula.
What sort of dog did he have?
And a doodle. He had a doodle.
And was the dog well behaved? Or
Yeah,
how
no, it was a nice dog. It was a excitable, happy, intelligent, loving.
You weren't training the
You know.
dog. You were just looking.
No, I was I trained it.
Did you convince
What,
him? Did you try to
what
convince
problems did it have wrong?
Well, they just wanted the dog to, heel, sit down, stay, come. Just not run away, not jump, be a good boy.
Oh, he wasn't behaving.
Well, no dog behaves unless you train him.
Now, did you try to convince him that his dog wasn't real, but it was just actually a
Figment of his imagination.
yeah,
Yeah.
hallucination on his part?
Yeah, that's what I did, Clyde. That's exactly what I did.
Nice.
They say since this corona virus has hit in our state, I'm not sure about yours, Arch, but they say that there's been a massive increase in people adopting dogs, going to the dog's home.
Yeah,
and
here too.
companionship.
Yeah,
Is that
here,
good or
here.
bad?
It's good
But then
it's good for
But
me.
then they dump it when they don't want it, but don't they? The people are very fickle like that.
No, only horrible people do that. Only minotaurs dump a dog. I think it's going to be good. I think right around the time when my book comes out, everyone's going to need to train their dog because they'll be naughty, and people will be back to work, and the dog will be eating the couch, and there I'll be with the art of training your dog. Rolex.
Here, IRIX Guys Adventure Channel. I love IRIX. $2.
JJ,
Would you
like
trade
you.
One Patek for Rona Cure, of course.
No,
I
he
would.
really?
I would.
Okay, give it up. Let's go. Which one? Pick it out right
And
now.
we call it the Archie Cure. I want my name on the cure, okay? If I got the cure for this, I was that would be very good to get the Nobel Prize.
Can we rephrase that? Can we rephrase this? Would you trade one Patek for the Rona cure if it was called the SGT cure?
Okay. Yeah. Look, honestly,
Would you do it?
I'd do anything to get rid of this thing.
All right.
but,
Well, you're a good man.
I don't think it's going to help.
Rolex.
Do you? Here we go. Tan Zeal, $5. Please check coronavirus prices on the Audemars Piguet 25589 BA on Chrono. Is this a good buy for someone who is a gentleman from Yorkshire? Landed gentry. Okay, guys, you give me the code. What is this? This is a give that
255.
AP 255.
89. B as in boy. A as in apple.
Mackenzie, let's trade off. I'm going to do something real quick, okay? So, man the soundboard.
Here we go. This is the boy size. Boy size. Look at this.
Boys.
It's actually a pretty cool watch.
Boys.
It is cool. I like it with the moon phase. It is actually. AP used to make some really cool stuff, but they just seem to tank. I don't know why.
It's like its glory days is behind it.
So, this is a very 70s piece. It's very kind of dated, you know. It's very dated. It is actually. I quite like the layout. It's a day date with a moon phase. That's pretty clever.
Mm.
It is pretty clever.
Okay.
They're a bit small. These are very small, you know. I've owned a few small APs. Yeah, I think just spend a bit more, get something a bit bigger. You know, they have a perpetual calendar version. That's much better. Where's Mackenzie gone? He's gone. Where's Mackenzie gone? He's gone. We've got 9 more minutes to go, guys. Look at this. Suckerhorn's come on. He came on because he said, I'm going to come on, make sure you don't just make it a half-hour show for Easter. He's making sure I'm hanging around. I've got to tell you, seriously, we got to focus. These watches here, look, seriously, I think things will get better. You gotta be positive.
Gotta tell
It's
you.
got to be, look, this is, the thing is, too, once we get this done, you got to remember, too, they're going to put a lot of safeguards in for the future. We're going to be so much more aware of these pandemics. We are going to be ready to handle this stuff in the future. So I think realistically, there's going to be a lot more provisions. Every time there's a disaster, we make provisions for it. So instead of excess and decadence, maybe it's time to have a bit of safety and a bit of reserve. People are suddenly realizing, fuck, nothing is guaranteed.
If you could only pick one, would it be excess or decadence? Which would you prefer?
I'd take decadence.
Yeah, me too.
I'd take decadence.
Yeah, same here.
But I got to tell you, you're right. People are stuck in their homes. They're going to have to train these dogs. And you are.
And here we are,
America's foremost dog trainer.
with a new book, ready to help. Right here, ready to help. That's it.
But
Now,
that's
if
quite
someone
an
wanted to get
accomplishment.
their hands on the book as quickly as humanly possible, Mark, how would they do that?
Well, Clyde, they'd go to Amazon.com and pre-order The Art of Training Your Dog, and then you'll wait and bite your nails until October 6th when they deliver it. But sooner or later...
If they wanted something like something to busy themselves in the meanwhile, maybe a prerequisite course, what would you recommend?
I'd recommend they super chat ARCHIELUXURY with a dog training question, but what you really want me to say is let dogs be dogs, but, you know.
Is Let Dogs Be Dogs obsolete then with the new book? Or
it's the companion piece. Let Dogs Be Dogs tells you what to do with your dog when you're not training him, and the new one tells you what to do when you are training him. So they work fist in glove.
What do people try and do? They try and turn them in.
Mark, this is your speciality. What would you say is the best dog breed?
Well, that depends entirely on your own needs, your own energy, your own energy level. Like, so.
Specifically, Andrew Seuss, $5. Shout out to Ruben and Pinkers. Thank you, Andrew Sales. And Tan Zeal, $5. AC3, I'm considering a Whitedale prototype Paddock, Philippe, and I heard you gave advice about one once. Thought and thoughts on how best to avoid fakies. Very good idea. I'd like to see this one, Tan. Which prototype are you looking at?
Mackenzie, are you there?
Yeah.
He's there. He's all there. What breed is the best dog? Well, see,
Well,
a nice
look,
dog, a
look,
nice,
look.
well-behaved family pet.
Okay, if you got kids and you want a nice, well-behaved family pet that's usually happy, rarely the kind of dog that will bite the kids, you probably want a Labrador Retriever.
And if you want a dog because you got some security issues and you want something that just will attack anyone you don't like, what
You
dog would you recommend?
Probably want a Cane Corso.
What's a Cane Corso?
The kind of dog you want. That's the kind of dog you just said.
I thought you'd say pit bull or something.
No, that's the Cane Corso is usually pit bulls are very people friendly. Cane Corso is an Italian Mastiff.
Oh, I see.
Mm.
And if you want a dog that's going to leave you stranded with huge medical bills and disasters, and
You want an
British Bulldog,
Yeah, you want an English Bulldog for that. Yes, indeed you do.
it's going to bankrupt you and drive you crazy, what would you recommend?
A dog.
Minotaur.
Yes.
That's like Scotty Kilmer. You ring him and say, what car is going to bankrupt you and make you completely broke? He tells you what to
Yes.
buy there. But,
Oh, no, Scotty Kilmer, and have you ever seen regular car reviews? Archie? Have you seen the channel called Regular Car Review?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh my God. Watch it. The guy,
That's good.
he reviews all sorts of stuff. But when people ask him what should he buy, he basically says get a fucking Corolla. But
Get a Corolla. Okay.
yeah, but he will review all these cars and he's like a lyricist. It's fucking magnificent.
Yes. Scotty Kilmer. I love Scotty Kilmer. You watch Scotty Kilmer, don't you?
Yes. I had room in my subscription queue after I got rid of all your channels, so I put Scotty right in there.
Ah, beautiful. Scotty's amazing. I love Scotty.
Yes, he is.
Speaking of Scotty, I spoke to my other... Okay, Ronnie Paul, $5. Arch, what you gonna do when the melt value of your Patek exceeds the MSRP of the watch? You worried about getting... Look, I take Patek, that won't happen. Some brands, it's already happened. Like, it's happened to brands like the Piaget, some of their 70s quartz pieces. It's mainly to quartz pieces that... This is some Omegas have gone that way too. The scrap value is more than the watch is worth. It's exact. But Pateks, it's not going to happen because the Patek gold in it is so insignificant to the movement and things like that. So that ain't going to happen, I'm afraid. But yeah, it's unfortunate. People scrap these things. That's kind of sad.
Scrap.
Guys, we've got 3 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. I want to say thank you for coming on. It's an hour show. Suckerhorn is here. Me and Suckerhorn are going to do a show. It'll be Americans morning time. We'll do one tonight, Jono.
Yes, me mate, indeed.
So what I was thinking, Jono, is the title's going to be Interviewing Australian Catholics. What do you think of George Pell? You can be the first guest because then the Vatican can search that and find you.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah. Oh, well, yes. Well, I had someone wanting to take me on yesterday about His Eminence George Pell, that I'd prejudged him, before the trial.
Just because this thing was thrown out doesn't mean he wasn't guilty. You do realise that, don't you?
Man's are
Was he guilty? There's no question of it. We've got all these, poor people that are being, abused. What if they not all made up a story, having, against George Pell? They've all made it up. They're all lying.
Here we go. Louis the 15th, $5. Arch, what's the best way a married man can keep his girlfriend satisfied and faithful?
good dude.
It's called a dungeon. It's called a dungeon.
Buy her a Mercedes.
Look, the answer
Okay,
is to
cool.
that. What's the best way a married man can keep his girlfriend? Look, the thing is this, okay?
How do you do it, Arch? John?
It's one of these things, okay? It's the men folk need to do the cheating. I don't let my bitches do the cheating, okay? It's okay for you to do the cheating, but these bitches can't do the cheating. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. if you've got to ask that question, you might have the wrong girl. You might have the wrong girl. Tanzeel, $5. We got Jono on the stream. Let's hear AC3 best Nana hotel story, just like you guys used to talk about in the day. I'll tell you a sad story, Jono. Let me tell you a story, just a very quick story there. I used to love the disco in Nana Hotel. It was called Angel Witch.
Yes.
And you used to go through the main foyer of the Nana Hotel. You pay, it was hardly 200 baht. You got a drink voucher. It was fucking, anyhow, that whole nightclub has changed. They closed it for a while. Anyhow, it's reopened, but you don't go in through the Nana Hotel. It's actually now at the side entrance. You got to go to the back of. It's a real horrid place. And I got to be honest with you. I went there a couple of years ago. No more ambience. I felt like I was in Australia. The women were so contemptuous.
That used to be one of the best places to pick up Sheila's.
I know, and now they're contemptuous. They didn't even want to. I just can't believe it. They're just contemptuous. It was empty. It was shit. Absolutely shit. To be honest with you.
Now, isn't it?
What's that?
They converted the front of that of the Nana Hotel. It's Hooters now, isn't it?
It's completely wrecked it. It's completely wrecked it. And I kid you not, the Nana Hotel should be heritage listed. That hotel.
It's a little janky. The whole Nana Plaza area is going down a little bit, isn't it?
It is, and I gotta say, really, they used to have a wonderful buffet there. I've been there. I actually had a buffet with Stickman. You remember Stickman? Stickman Bangkok.
Yes.
He was a New Zealander. He's gone back to New Zealand now, but he sold it, and it just failed after he left. It kind of flopped. But and finally, Thomas G, £5. Will a guard dog breed automatically guard, or do you have to train it to do so? Good question, Mark.
Well, if you want it to be well informed on how to do its job, you'll train it. But a guard dog breed usually is going to be protective without a whole lot of coaching. Actually, most of the time, if you have a guard dog breed, you don't have to teach them anything because people will assume they know what to do. They don't always, but people will assume it.
Here we go. Watch it for it. $10. Watch for it. $10 Canadian. First time on the chat, boys. Cheers and stay healthy, gents. Sucker horn. Panerai 5085/1A. That's the that's quite an interesting watch. That little bit small. A little bit small by modern standards there, but in the same token, it's a useful complication. It uses the 240 movement. I like it. It's kind of I reckon they're cool. Very cool. Ronnie Paul, $5. Arch, due to the virus, how much do you think the prices have dropped for a full service? Well, I got to tell you, in Thailand, when things get tough, they put the prices up, don't they, John?
Oh yeah, totally different to basic Keynesian economics. With the concept of supply and demand. If there's no demand, the prices go up in Thailand. Totally reverse thinking. It beats me.
But I think, look, with the freelancers, I've heard you can get it for as little as 1,000 baht now, John.
Oh, would you want to go there at this stage of events?
Isn't it kind of empty right now? All the vloggers are saying it's kind of emptied out now.
It's very empty, and they're
the girls have gone. The girls have gone home.
Yeah, the girls have, but the lady boys are out on the streets now
because they can't go home.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this baby up. Me and John are going to be on tonight, Australian time. That's you guys in the morning, really early. We'll be on for 30 minutes, John. I will send you an invite tonight, Jono.
Roger, my mate.
Okay, guys, see you later and take care.